foundation has as its initiative selecting children from the furthest flung parts of this country and giving them a great education so that when they go back, they can open their own schools, their own businesses, their own dispensaries, their own architectural firms, whatever it might be, in the place they come from. You must remember we've had world championship sporting memorabilia auctions in the past, here in this very hotel itself, and we've been very fortunate in raising money from the likes of Roger Federer, Sachin Tendulkar, Lionel Messi's memorabilia. This year we decided to do what we call the Idea of India, and that is because for two reasons. One is, I think sporting memorabilia, after two auctions, we were exhausting the market. And two, in this country, if you look at the greatest geniuses of this country, one of whom is sitting in our midst, you realize that when we get it right, there's nothing to beat India. And so, if you look at Zakir Hussain, Raghu Rai, Shabana Azmi, Amir Khan, Charles Correa, R.K. Lakshman, Amartya Sen, Zubin Mehta, you turn out and say, this is the cream of the crop in the world, taught us that India should be an inclusive, secular, democratic republic. And they uphold this idea. When we approached Standard Chartered, and Sunil is a friend, but of course he was representing a bank that is not just, they are not here to just ride on the back and get sort of publicity. We are a small foundation, but they will understand what we do. And the credibility that they have in terms of CSR is a credibility that has been built way before CSR became fashionable.
Their belief and commitment to what our dear friend Rahul has been doing. And I would like to especially thank Rahul for bringing us into this incredible venture, this incredible quest. I would call it a quest. It's no less than the quest for the Holy Grail. It's trying to find the core, which is India, as our forefathers imagined it to be, and preserve it, nurture it, and help it grow. And by that I mean our youth, our kids, the ones who are going to hold the flag up in the future. Having taken this up, it's an incredible cause. I was tied to it the moment Rahul spoke to me, and I saw tears in his eyes when he talked about the kids and the kind of hardships that they have to go through. So I'm there for him whenever he wants me, in whatever capacity he wants me to be. As far as the instrument is concerned, it's my last link.
हमारे 6 stages हैं. First, सारे जो scholarship के लिए application करते हैं, they send us an essay and a drawing. Top 10% will do an entrance exam into the school that they are supposed to get admission into, which is a maths and English entrance exam. Top 10% of that, we do group games and discussions, and we test the children for compassion, generosity, sacrifice, resilience under pressure, leadership, articulation. Top 10% of them, the final 20 kids, a 5-member panel meets them in Srinagar, like we did for Kashmir, or in Port Blair, like we did for the Andamans, or in Imphal, like we will do for Manipur. And the 5-member panel finally chooses, out of the 20 children, we meet the parents. We spend 40 hours with them over 7 days, and finally choose the last 6. The most important is those children must love their motherland, not India, Manipur, Andamans, Kashmir. They must love where they come from because they have to go back.
Government has done quite a bit in their efforts to be able to support people from the world of arts who are in need. There are programs that have been put in place, like medical help, housing. I mean, there are many students, many old musicians and such from Bollywood, from Indian classical world, etc., etc. So it's not that the help is not available. There's just too much going on in Delhi or wherever the decisions are made.